Football Media Day, and on stage with us now, you see the scene within the ballroom as teams and players are spread out talking to the media. We're delighted to have the head coach of the Southern Jaguars, Terrence Graves. He's got
head coach of Southern University.
He just couldn't wait to get that out.
I'm gonna give my man props. Long-time assistant coach, coached for some great programs and all that stuff. So I'm gonna give his proper introduction. The head coach of Jaguar Nation, Mr. Terrence Graves.
He's going to take it out of break the next time. He's got his minister child, too. He said he was ready to come on stage and just pat down here and there. You know, you've got a great gift of gab. You are an engaging type of personality. You've been around Southern Jaguar football, but HBCU football for a long time. How good does it feel to go in with now a complete season of off-season and going into your first full year?
I tell you, it's a blessing to have the opportunity to be the head football coach at Southern University. Yes, it's been a long time, but you know, God's timing is always right. And I'd like to thank the Southern University board, Southern University president, chancellor, athletic director, and the entire Jaguar Nation for selecting me as the head football coach, and it's been a blast.
Give us a glimpse in what the Terrence Graves-led Southern Jaguars will look like.
First thing we'll be is a disciplined football team. And I got that from playing under the legendary coach Pete Richardson at Winston-Salem State and coaching with him at Southern University. And discipline is the key to everything. So first and foremost, we'll be disciplined, we'll be fast, we'll be fun, and we're going to be physical. So, you know, that's what you'll see. We'll be exciting, and I think that people will enjoy watching the Jaguars play.
When you heard about the preseason honors, Kelby Givens obviously voted as the preseason defensive player of the year. From that defensive end position, I mean, what does he bring? And obviously everybody in the SWAC knows what he can do.
Well, it's a testament to Kelby's work ethic. You know, Kelby is a relentless football player. He's a great young man. He does a great job on and off the field and in the community. And Kelby works at it. So, you know, to be recognized and appreciated by the media and the coaches and whomever else that votes says a lot about who he is. Now, Kelby's the type of young man that he's not going to sit back and just be appreciative of the preseason. He's going to work to be the postseason guy as well.
Unique question I can ask you. You were on the staff a season ago. What went wrong to where they had to make the coaching change, and what do you have to improve upon first?
I can't answer what went wrong. What I have to do is I have to make sure that we're prepared, and I have to make sure that we go and win ball games, because at the end of the day, we're in a business where it's about W's and L's. And so we want to make sure that we go out and we compete and we do a great job and winning football games, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
And do you have some type of formula that you can share, that the recipe for winning the Bayou Classic? You're one of the only guys in the history of the game to win it for Grambling and for Southern in that interim basis. Now it's going to be a permanent basis there. Bayou's still important to you, isn't it?
Well, I'm the only coach to ever do that, so not one of. The formula is to make sure that your team is prepared, they play hard, they play disciplined, they play smart, and ultimately have more points than the other team at the end of the game.
Now, when you talk about the Southern Jaguars, you know, you're coming over, and we know Pete Richardson meant so much to you. It only took 2 questions into his career before he gave a shout-out to Pete Richardson, rightfully so. But what can they expect to see from Terrence Graves' football style there?
Again, we're going to be disciplined. We're going to be fast. We're going to be fun. We're going to be physical.
See, that's what I want to hear, the fun part.
Yeah, we're going to be fun.
See, Coach Richardson was a lot of things. Funny wasn't his forte.
Well, you had to know Coach Richardson. Coach Richardson is very funny, but you got to get on the inside to know that Coach Richardson. So, but we were fun. We had a lot of success doing it. Coach did a great job of pouring into me and giving me the tools and things I needed for this position at this time. So we're going to have a good time, and I think people are going to be excited watching Southern.
Looking at the football schedule for the Southern Jaguars, never an easy road. You guys are always difficult to play at home, and we'll have an opportunity to see you a few times on our ESPN family of networks. When you get into the meat of your SWAC season, kind of circle for me the months that mean the most in your mind in terms of those chunk of games.
Well, they're all important, every single one of them. But traditionally, college football championships, October is usually the month that the separation begins. And so not excluding anyone from anywhere, but October is, and November is usually the month that
I'm going to be straight
meat
up.
and potatoes.
Y'all going to have to go earn this thing. At Jackson State, at Prairie View A&M, at Florida A&M. Y'all got to be some road warriors to get the job done, out leaving the comforts of Mumford. We know Southern University of Mumford, intimidating crowd, going to get into it. But what's your mindset going to be on those road trip games you got right there, which seem to be very challenging?
The mindset is to go and play well regardless of where we are, home or away. You got to have a mindset that we're prepared, we're ready to go, and we're going to execute. And
it's hard to take that gumbo on the road, man. You got to freeze it deep and make sure it don't fall out.
hey, listen, we respect everybody. We respect everybody. We fear none. And the games have to be played. And if we got to play them in the parking lot, we're going to play them in the parking lot. So regardless of whether we're in the confines of Mumford on the Bluff or wherever we are on the schedule, we're going to be prepared to play. And we're going out, and the focus is always to win the football game.
Well, you heard Coach Graves talk about they're ready to take on any and all challengers, and they're going to do it with a disciplined football team playing hard, fast, and fun. And I'm going to hear from Chandler Whitfield and Kelby Givens just about the fun they're looking forward to have as they're standing by with our Simone Stanley.
Chandler, y'all are the first duo to come not matching. What made y'all want to pull up in different fits today?
Oh, just to, bring our own swag to the, swag media day. Nothing really major.
I like how one is printed, one is solid, a good balance.
Yeah, great balance, yeah.
Kelby, you were named the preseason Defensive Player of the Year. Congratulations. What was going through your mind when you heard that announcement?
Well, I'm truly blessed, and I just want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for, putting me on this pedestal. But it's not going to mean anything if I don't go out there and actually do it.
And when we talk about going out there and actually doing it, you did it last year. You led in multiple statistical categories, tackles for losses, forced fumbles. What was the offseason grind like to make sure that you can continue that production this season?
Really just getting bigger, faster, stronger. And one thing I want to work on is eating right and being healthy. My strength coach, Coach Randy Moore, he's done a great job of getting on my tail about that, so shout out to him.
Is there anything different you had to add or remove from the diet to get those gains?
Definitely. I don't. Last year I was eating fried food, so I don't eat fried food anymore, and I've gained 15 pounds. So now I'm at 245, so that's a great deal.
Yes, that's a great deal. And Chandler, it's a new coach, new system under Coach Graves. What's it been like gelling with the new system?
Everything's been right. Nothing's been forced. Everything's coming together well. We have a great coaching staff, and we following behind great men with great morals and well respected. So it's kind of been running smooth, and shout out to all the coaches.
And when you hear Jay up there talking about this team has to go out on the road and get it, traveling a lot this season, how does the team bring that energy on the road?
It's going to come within, but it ain't nothing that we're not going to be prepared for. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to mean more at the end.
I like it. Even sweeter at the end. Thank you guys so much.
Get up here. Come here. I want to see. You knew I was going to call audible at some point during this broadcast. Defensive Player of the Year, they say size matters. They say size matters. Okay, let me see. You got some big ones down there. You put together. All right. I just wanted to see.
We're going to put them on the spot a little bit further because Chandler and Kelby, I want to get a quick fun fact about Coach Graves. Y'all already know him. Y'all already know him, and you know what he's about. So give us a little inside scoop on a fun fact about Coach Graves.
Coach Graves, I'm actually Coach Graves' nephew. So I know him. I know Coach Graves for over 20 years. Well, I've been born with 20 years, so I've known Coach Graves since I've been born. So that's a pretty good fact about Coach Graves.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, Coach Graves is real funny,
Real
full
funny.
of energy. He always had like these little sayings that he always say, like, I'm always straight up like 6 o'clock.
But can
I
you
love
deliver
when he
it
say
in
that.
the
He
coach
always
way?
be like, I'm always straight up like 6 o'clock.
Tiffany wants to hear you impersonate Coach Graves saying that.
But look here, Whit. You know, like I tell him, I bust head to the white meat. You know, I'm straight up like 6 o'clock. You know me.
Good times down the bluff in
Coach
Baton
Graves act
Rouge.
like he can throw hands. You should see when they chase him down. He's like, y'all better get up off me. He look like Fred Sanford trying to throw them hands.
Hey, I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, Park Place, so I know how to do that.
Said he been about it. Don't test him, Coach Graves. Thank you so much for your time, Kelby and Chandler. Thank you as well, and looking forward to seeing what the Southern University Jaguars will have in store for us for this upcoming season. On the other side of the break,